All right, so I studied metallurgical and materials engineering. That's how many years ago? 15 years ago. Yes, I graduated from the School of Engineering, okay? And I will never forget, you know, in my first year, we had a lot of courses there that was so annoying. In fact, I never knew that when you get into the university, you study English again. They call them general courses, GS courses. We have to study English again. And I hated English language when I was in secondary school. I had to smartly, you know, scale through. And now you are bringing back English. But guess what? In as much as I hate English, because I want to graduate as an engineer, I had to go through the English courses. In fact, there are some courses that can be waived for you, but CGS courses, that in fact, you don't try it. There's another one that got me so annoyed. It's called philosophy and logic. What has engineering got to do with philosophy? That's actually what I was thinking then, not now. There's a whole lot that has to do with logic when it comes to engineering. So annoying courses. So annoying. As a metallurgical engineer, I had to study mechanical courses. I had to study some geology courses. I had to study some civil engineering courses. I have to, I'm telling you, they will call it civic, this is civil, sorry, this is mech, this. I have to study chem, this as a chemical engineering courses. We have to study. In fact, the one that amazed me is that we even ended up studying business. We call it BOSS 101 and BOSS 102. BOSS 2. In fact, in 2 years, we studied business. Now, at a tender age, I actually got into university at a very young age. You know, 16 years. I was kind of like, and I was saying that when I get in there, I'm going to learn how to manufacture and do this. And I thought that's the way, you know, whenever I see all those things they do on television, I thought that's how Nigerian university will look like. Sincerely speaking, I was highly, highly disappointed. There was no connection. The people teaching us, they would just come and teach us, but this, no connection. It was so annoying. If I am the one right now, one of the things I can propose to Nigerian universities is this: let students know the connection of the courses they are being taught as regards to the discipline they are undergoing. It will make them to enjoy it. When someone studying metallurgical engineering knows that, you know, there is a chemical engineering, chemical courses or chemical aspect of metallurgical and materials engineering, he feels so relaxed and know that, oh, it's part of the components. You know, one of those things I have to learn to equip myself. But this one, everything was highly disintegrated. But do you know where I'm driving at? In as much as we are very, very dissatisfied as students in the university, in as much as we are so dissatisfied, in fact, I end up doing computer something. What do I call it again? CIS. That is where I encounter programming. I never knew that programming can be sweet. When I did it, it was so annoying. Pascal programming, COBOL programming. It was years after, 2 years, 3 years after, when I started developing interest in computing. Then when I started learning programming, I said, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, is that really what they are teaching us in school? Programming can be very sweet. Doing some things and seeing the effect, it can be very, very enticing. Programming calculators, programming computer games, and doing things. It was so beautiful. Programming applications that can solve problems for you automatically. It was so sweet. But do you know why I'm saying this? In as much as I hated, most of us in school those days hated those courses. We must pass them in order to graduate. Do I have a witness here? Someone here that hated most of the courses when he or she was in school, but in as much as you hated those courses, you just had to focus and pass them because you needed to graduate. Can I see you wave your hand here? Let me know if I had a witness here, if I have a witness. Except if you didn't study in Nigeria. You cannot study in Nigeria and not be a witness. It's practically impossible. You cannot study in Nigerian university. There must be an exception. No matter how wonderful the school may be, there will always be that lecturer that will come and be talking off points that is so annoying. There must be that one person that the guy, he derives joy in making sure that you have an E or an F to prove that his course is strong enough. You must be dissatisfied. But guess what? In as much as you hate a lecturer, you must pass his course. So there are some lecturers that, in fact, if there was no, if there was nothing bad about killing, as you will give us go, we'll just shoot them on the egg. Fine. But guess what? Even if you hate the lecturer, you must pass the course because you want to what? Graduate from the university. Studying engineering has to do with studying the different courses being presented to you. Your year 1, your year 2, your year 3, your year 4, and your year 5. Actually, I did a 5 years course. That's what it means. So you are here in this profession. There are about 7 core disciplines you must be acquainted with. You don't have a choice. That's what it takes to succeed. And the earlier you put your head down and your mind down and study those individual courses, the better for you. I'm telling you, the better for you. In as much as in RDI, we preach about having a wonderful mindset, wonderful personality. Don't forget that you need your mindset to be right and you need the skills too. You can't do away with the skills. You can be bombed. You can beat Anthony Joshua. When you get into the ring, that guy will knock you out. Even though he was defeated in his last fight, I was very disappointed. I just saw the news. I didn't even want to watch the match. Anyway, I think today, Deontay Wilder is fighting Tyson Fury today. It should be today, October 8th. Yeah, please, who is updated with, on boxing? Where is Pastor Joseph Abayomi? Daddy, I thought you updated in boxing. I thought Tyson Fury is fighting Deontay Wilder today. No, can't you see my jersey? Hey, Daddy. Is it today that the match will be holding?
No, I don't follow it now. I'm just coming back from.
Daddy, I'm not hearing you.
I'm just coming back from tedious engagement. I'm not following things now.
Okay. I will still update that. I think they had their face off yesterday or day before yesterday. So the match supposed to either be today or on 10th. Yeah, I think it should be today. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. Today is Friday, so I can talk about sports. Okay, maybe today is the first time you are seeing me. Anytime you see me on this jersey, just know that okay, it's a different day for me. All right. For those of you that are not Manchester United fans, don't worry. When you have your own platform, you talk. Okay. All right. So, in as much as it's good to have a powerful mindset, when you get into the ring and then you are not prepared, I'm sorry, you'll be knocked out. So these 7 core disciplines I'm about to show you right now are the things that you need to master. And let me tell you the truth. When you master these skills, it won't just help you in the field of network marketing. These skills are the skills that makes me so confident that if you put me in any city in the world, I'm telling us categorically right now, put me in any city in the world, give me less than 3 months, I will generate millions. If I get into any business, I must generate millions in less than 3 months. You know why? This is real equity. When you get these skills, nobody can take it away from you. It's not about network marketing. I've always said it. Success is who you are. One of the things I enjoy about network marketing is that when you put your heart to it, it will develop you. You're going to acquire skills that will make you super successful anywhere, any day, anytime. Put me in any city around the world. I sit in Nigeria and I go online and I have people buying from me in different countries that I haven't gone to. That's real equity. Nobody can take it away from me. Even if M Global decides to close up, I will still be successful. Do you know why? Real success is who you are, your personality, who you are, and it cannot be taken away from you. It cannot be taken away from you. That's why if you see someone that is truly successful, no matter the amount of physical loss he or she encounters in business, challenges, forget it. That man is coming back again. Oh. He's coming back stronger and richer and better. I'm telling you real time. Except for people that didn't really develop themselves over time. They have put their trust and then put their heart on feeble things that can whisk away. See, these skills, prospecting skills, is not about aim global. Inviting skills is not about aim global. Presenting skills is not about aim global. Follow-up skills is not about aim global. Let me give you a perfect example. You call yourself a contractor. How many of you here are contractors? I want us to look at all these things now. Just pick me any profession. You're a contractor or you're a medical doctor. How many of you here are contractors? You seek for contract. Let me see where you're hand. Let me see where. Don't I have contractors here? People that seek for. Everybody here is supposed to be a contractor. What are you? What do you mean? Everybody here is supposed to be a contractor. Okay. Please, I need someone to. Okay, Madam Jumoke, are you raising your hand? Madam Jumoke Adewole, are you raising your hand? Are you a contractor? Please, I want to use someone here as a case study. If you're a contractor here or you are into supply, let me know. Yeah, Madam Jumoke, are you raising your hand?
Hello.
Yep, I'm with you. Are you raising your hand? Are you a contractor? Okay, Mr. Mustafa is raising his hand. Mr. Mustafa, Daddy, kindly unmute yourself, Daddy. Daddy, unmute yourself. Daddy Mustafa, unmute yourself. Sorry, I muted you back. Unmute yourself again. Daddy, unmute yourself. Yes. So, Daddy, you are a contractor, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so what do you supply or what do you do?
I'm into construction.
Construction, all right. So, let's now go with that. Thank God I have one of my godfathers back in the days that really brought me up in business. He's late now, Mr. Nemo, not Mr. Mr. Weke. Okay, I worked with him for some time. He's the one that really strengthened my heart on to get into entrepreneurship. The man is highly connected, highly connected with governments, with governors. If I was at that time in Anambra State, he was the one doing most of the jobs of Peter Obi, the former governor of Anambra State. So I was well connected to the man. I will sit down like this. Peter Obi sometimes will call him and they will go to some places and be enjoying themselves. So I was really, and this is a man that trusts me so much with his life. But guess what? This man never wanted to give me a job. He said also, don't ever take a job. I'm telling you. He said it's going to be difficult. He said, find something to do. Bend down. Learn that thing very, 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 very well. I said, Daddy, I've been letting I now have to tell him, explain a few things to him. He said, wow, that's awesome. Then as at that time, I started working with him. I started becoming closer to him. That was the first time I encountered my first loss in business. And it was through Ponzi scheme. Bring your money, let us invest it for you. We give you some percentage every month. And I carried my money and gave them. Carried other people's money and gave them. And that's how the money works. In fact, I became an agent, collecting other people's money and transferring to other people. And then the money went. So somewhere, I understand construction very well, Daddy. Now, there is a part of construction, or rather, going for contract that has to do with bidding. Bidding and what they call it again, Daddy? That's what they call it. If you're going for
bidding.
Good. And then you go for it. You search newspapers and search government publications to see contracts that are out or available.
Yes.
Do you know what that thing is called, Daddy? It's called prospecting.
Prospecting, okay.
You are searching out for contracts. You are looking for contracts. You are looking for what? Contracts. You are looking for people you can supply. And there are some you will see. you know you cannot handle it. What do? You find a way to sublet it. Is that not it? Good.
That's exactly what you do.
Now, when you get a contract, when you see maybe a notice of a supply, okay, what do? You write to them to be invited.
To them, yeah.
Is that not true?
That is true.
And then the invitation is for you to come and present what you can do. Is that not true?
Exactly.
Because nobody gives you contract without you presenting what you can do. I have been in a committee where I was to evaluate contractors, suppliers. It was actually a building committee in my church. And there are people who are bringing so many, biddings and, for a roofing project, quotations. They were and you don't just bring quotation, you will come and present it to us. We want to know how capable you can deliver the job, because it was a multi-million, as in naira project. People just come, no, you come and tell us the things you've done. Show you. Let me tell you the truth. There are people that are foolish in this life. Foolish in this life. No pictures, no videos of what they've done. There are people that, there's one man, I saw his presentation. Hi, I reported to chairman, I said, okay, sir, this man is good. Oh. The man came with his own projector. We didn't even make plan for it. The man plugged projector. The man was showing us videos of his jobs, short clips. There was no room to doubt that the man is an engineer, that the man is not, a racketeer. People that will collect job and give someone else. We were seeing in 30 minutes, we gave that man. That man showed us close to about 20 videos. So some of them for 5 seconds. Short clips of the man's jobs. That's what I call excellent presentation. He showed us proofs. That is called business presentation. Now, do you know what? After every presentation, there has to be what? Closing. The man has to give us the reason why we should get him to do the job now and not to delay.
Because of pricing.
He told us about pricing.
Because of inflation.
I'm telling you, the man was just good. He let us know about the pricing, the way things are changing. He let us know about the, the season we are in. That there are seasons when things are high and when it's low, that we actually get into a season when it's going to be very, very high. The man gave us a reason why we can't doubt him. Let me tell you, we just told the man, okay, all right. We're going to think of, we're going to see what we can do to call you people back. Those of you that are, but right there, we've already made up our mind that this is the man we are going to be choosing. Mr. Chiboza James, I can see you waving. Yes, good to have you in the meeting. That is called business presentation and follow up. What is follow up? What if you don't call the man? Follow up is this. I believe I've given you enough reason why you should allow me to do this job for you. You know I'm the best man to do the job. When can I get started? You know, when you are going for contract, Oga Mustafa, do you submit quotation and just leave it?
No, you have to follow it up.
You follow it up, right?
Yes.
That's called follow-up skills. That's called follow-up skills. So let's continue. You think I cannot relate these things to everything? Calm down. We've handled, okay, what about handling of objections? Objections has to be questions. We will ask you, why do you choose that we use this thickness of iron? Don't you think it is too much? Don't you think this one is expensive? You will then start giving us reasons why we should do it. Sometimes we'll come up and say, you know what, your price is too much. Your quotation is too high. You will not be the one to give us reason. What do you want? Is it, if you see the mass presentation, do you want quality or do you just want to get the job done? You want quality? For how many years do you think that this thing can last? I'm telling you, that is what it means. What does it mean to get people started? What it means is this: what? Creating relationship. There are people that when they do a job for you, that is the end. Even in our business, there are people that once they bring you into the business, that is the end of the business. That is the end. They abandon you and they go. They forget that relationship is exactly what we open up the door for more what? Opportunities. Mr. Mustafa, are there not people that you've worked for But because of the relationship you had with them, it opened up doors for more opportunities. Are there no persons like that?
Exactly, there are.
In our business, there are some people, when they bring you into the business, they abandon you. Do you know what you are saying? You are closing the door. The only thing you enjoyed is 4,500 naira and 7,000 naira. And you can never succeed having such mentality. You can never. You need to build the relationship. You need to nurture it. You need to do what? Nurture it. You need to feed on it. What is promoting events? Has to do with celebration. When you get a job done, one of the best things that can happen to you is to do what? Celebrate. Don't just celebrate with yourself. Celebrate with the person that gave you the job. Sometimes it may be to buy him a bottle of drink and say, thank you so much for giving me an opportunity for me to showcase my expertise. I look forward to working with you again. Mr. Mustafa.
Yes.
Do you do it or you don't do it?
Not always.
Why? You are closing down doors. Anytime you complete a job, let me tell you, find out the person that gave you that job. I get what I'm saying. Meet up with the person and do what? Appreciate the person. Thank you so much for an opportunity for me to showcase my expertise. It was really a great privilege. For me, it's more than just a business. For me, it's an opportunity to show the world what I can do. Because I know people are going to be asking questions, who did this and who did that? But guess what? There is no way I would have had the privilege to showcase this if not for you. Yes, I know that you see me qualified to handle the project, but it was you that gave me that privilege. And I want to say thank you. Start doing it, sir. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Don't ever miss on it. Start doing it. I'm telling you. Whenever somebody gives you a job, is an opportunity. It's a privilege to showcase your excellence. It's a privilege for you to showcase what you could do. By the time you deliver an excellent job, someone else comes for it, you can easily be referred. When you don't do it, when you don't celebrate your wins with the people that gave you the privilege to do the job, when an opportunity comes in again, trust me, they will remember you. Yes, they will remember you. All right. Why did I use this case study? This is because the 7 core disciplines I'm showing you is exactly what will make you very successful. You have a school, you must prospect, you must present, you must do all those things. So also in our business is about what? Connecting people to the Earth Plan 2.0. But if you look at it very well, do you want to keep connecting people for the rest of your life? Every day, every day, every day, every day, before you end? The answer is no. That is why there is a discipline. There are disciplines that ensures that these cycles keep happening automatically in your business. But you have to pay attention to each and every one of them and build it well. And build it well. All right, so we are going to be looking at the first discipline in the 7 core disciplines required for you to become super successful in this business. And what is that first discipline? It's called prospecting skills. Prospecting. Now, we are going to be looking deeply into what prospecting means so that we'll be able to prospect effectively. We'll be able to do it very well. A lot of us will be having so many challenges, in building our business, inviting people to watch videos or to attend our presentations because we don't understand truly what prospecting means. We don't have the right mentality. What I'm doing in this training, this short period of time right now, is to give you the right mindset, the right mentality to prospecting. And these skills, they are not difficult at all to learn. They are not. So let's get into it. What is prospecting? The word prospecting means to search or to seek. Take note of that word. It means what? To search or seek. That's the literal meaning of prospecting. So our business, it means it's a process of creating attention. Listen now. It is a process of what? Creating an attention or interest on what RDI NGO campaign does, how it can change one's life. Now, why are you creating that attention? You are creating that attention because you are searching and you are seeking out those that are interested. You need to create an attention, create an arouser, get someone to ask questions like, come on, I think I'm interested in what you're saying. I think I'm interested. Now, the primary goal of prospecting is to get an appointment to share the business in detail. That's it. To get an appointment, either to watch the recorded video or to attend the live Zoom meeting. Now, listen to me. Okay, let's do a simple, let's look at a simple example here. How many of you here have seen, you've seen MTN advert that says something like, all those telecommunication advert that says, 100 naira, get 5 gig with 100 naira. They will now come and put, as in a very tiny way, T&C apply. Some people don't even know what is T&C. They will write T&C apply. And you would have put the code, you will die. Very, very bold. By the time you die the code, you will not notice that the 5 gig they are giving you for 100 naira will last only for 3 hours. How many of you have seen such before? Let me see where you are in. Let me tell you, do you know what they are trying to do? They are trying to, first of all, to get you to load 100 naira and for you to die the code. Prospecting is what attracts people. You can never go wrong in prospecting, except if you are operating beyond the boundaries of what your business offers. Our business can give you free international trip. Let me give you a perfect example. Do you know you can travel, you and your family, have a wonderful holiday in Dubai, free of charge, through a business project of an NGO? Oh, you are not aware. That is prospecting. Prospecting is sharing the highest level of benefits of the business. You need to create an attention. You need to wow people. There must be an arouser. You need to create a hunger in people to ask more questions about what you are doing. In prospecting, you should be loud. Prospecting is loud. In prospecting, even if you don't know all the facts, you are not wrong. Do you know there is a business project that an NGO supports people to do where they earn over 10,000 to 210,000 naira daily income? I'm telling you, and we have a lot of retirees that are into it. That's prospecting. Do you know you don't need to depend on pensions anymore to survive? And there are organizations that are there to help you. They know you are getting older. They are there to work with you and help you to start generating over 200,000 naira in a month. That is prospecting. That is prospecting. Do you know, as a home mother, you don't need to really fold your hands and do nothing. There are organizations that are there to help people like you to be earning money right from the comfort of your home. Just have a smartphone. A smartphone is good to go. And, internet connection here and there. That is prospecting. You can never go wrong there. You need to be loud with prospecting. The reason why some of you, when you invite people to presentations, they don't attend is because your prospecting, you weren't loud with it. You need to make noise with your prospecting. Both in your status, in your Facebook stories, in your Instagram stories, on your social media platforms, you need to be loud with the RDI business support project. You need to be loud with it. Everywhere, disturb people with it. If MTN does not get tired of disturbing you, if you allow MTN, they will brand everything about you. If you allow Coca-Cola, they will brand even the food you are eating. As you are putting the food in your mouth, it will be singing Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola. They will even go to the point of putting people's names on Coca-Cola bottles. Have you not seen your name before on Coca-Cola bottle? Anyway, there are some names that can never be a Coca-Cola bottle. Maybe you have that kind of name. If you have a name like my own, Nonso can be on a Coca-Cola bottle. Very, very well. But there's some of you that even Coca-Cola self, for them to write your name on the bottle, your name cannot even go around the bottle. How many of you have seen some people that have their name, only one name, not two names, one name? One name. It cannot go around the Coca-Cola, it cannot go around the bottle because it's too long. Coca-Cola got to the point of branding their Coca-Cola bottles with people's names just so as to personalize their product. Do you know what they are doing? They are prospecting. They are prospecting. Prospecting can be crazy. Another one again that is crazy. I always ask people, what has tire to do with a lady wearing panties and bra on the television? Let me ask you. Now I'm looking into what we are seeing on the media. You don't know what they are doing? They are creating a thing. They are looking for something that will make it. You've looked, you've watched, you've seen Don't Look Tire. And then now see a lady that's standing there, you now see these people self, nonsense people. You don't look, you don't see Don't Look Tire. Don't Look Tire has entered your head. That's the they didn't put that lady there for you to see the lady. They put the lady there for you to see and get annoyed and then notice Don't Look Tire. You guys don't understand. You don't understand the concept of marketing can even be done based on what you hate, because the things you hate, you easily get attracted to it. That's why you hate them. You don't even know. That's what we call reverse psychology. Seriously. Let me give you another example. How many of you have seen Coca-Cola adverts that goes this way? They will put a wonderful, a very powerful, sweet, good-looking rice. Jollof rice, as in you even see the smoke, they will even put it there. You will not see very sweet, well-fried chicken with some vegetables well garnished. They will not tell you that with Coca-Cola, with Coke, the food tastes better. I beg, tell me, how true is it? How many of you understand? How many of you have seen it before? How many of you have seen it? You will see well-packaged food. They will not put Coca-Cola bottle by the side and tell you this food tastes better with Coca-Cola. Such a lie. Do you know the real thing attracting you? The chicken, the rice, the vegetables well garnished. They know that if you see that thing, you'll be hungry. And guess what? In your mind, they are telling you that when you now eat this thing with Coca-Cola, oh, you will now enjoy it. Creating attention. You have to look at, when I look at these big companies and see what they are doing, and I look at an average entrepreneur like us, the way we play around with prospecting, I wonder where we are heading to. Every single day, you have to be creative with it. Those of you that have been with us for some time, you've seen us become super creative when it comes to, by next year, I'm sorry, we may not even be running Share It Get Paid as a title. You don't know. Come on, come on, come on. Anything that will create an attention in people, use it. That is called prospecting. Do you know why? That hunger is needed for someone to buy. That hunger is what gets people to sit down and listen to a 45 minutes to 70 minutes presentation about your business. When that hunger is not there, somebody watches a video for 10 minutes, he says the video is too long, he will close it. Somebody stays there in the Zoom meeting after 15 minutes, he said they are saying long story, they are talking long story, you will leave. Do you know why? There was no hunger. The hunger was not there. You need to stir up that hunger. It is well needed for you to be able to get someone to effectively go through the presentation, not just to request to be invited. So very, very important. I spent this time because of how important it is to our business. Now look at something else again you need to know about prospecting. Prospecting is a number game. It's a number game. The more you prospect, the more appointments you will have. The more you prospect, the more people you can invite to attend the live Zoom meetings or to do what? To attend, to watch the recorded videos. Those of you that are doing Project 100 in Lagos, of course, by now you should know that very well. In Project 100, our goal is go for 500 to 1,000 contacts, call all of them and invite them to one-day seminar. There's no way you will not sit 100 people. Project 100 is a project that we've designed that even if every witches and wizard in your village gathers together and say that you will not register somebody in this business, do Project 100. Let's see how it will happen. Except if you don't do it well. Do Project 100 with our system. Inviting 500 to 1,000 persons. Not just inviting, collect their phone number. Write down their phone number and their name. Send them text messages to know that you've collected their details. Call them on phone. Fix a date for a seminar. Just one day seminar. Call all of them on phone with a particular script that can be given to you. When you are done calling them, send them the messages that follow suit. Let's see how the witches and the wizards in your village will sit against you not to sit between 80 to 100 people. And let's see how you will not have registrations. There is no one that will tell you that he or she did Project 100 exactly the way we teach it. Not giving out flyers to unknown people. Gathering the contacts through invitation is you have the contact with you. You have the name with you. You are not invited until you have the contact and you have what? The name. Those of you sharing flyers, not collecting contacts and names, you are wasting your time. It does not work. It doesn't work. Sharing flyer to people, it does not work. You share the flyer, you will collect names and phone numbers. So the more you have it, the more you do it, the more people you're going to have. The more people you're going to have. It's a number game. Don't ever forget that. Now we have what we call the 2 golden rules of prospecting. Never call a prospect a person a prospect in their presence. Never you call someone a prospect. Don't ever. Don't ever call your friend a prospect in his presence. They feel used. Therefore, build a word of rejection right before you share the business with them. They feel used. Number 2, don't be in a hurry to share your business in details. Don't be in a hurry. Don't mix up creating interest with sharing the business or your company. Your goal is to get an appointment to attend the live Zoom meeting. That is your goal. Your goal is to get a confirmation. I'm going to be there with you in the live Zoom meeting. I'm going to attend the presentation. I will come to see you one-on-one. I will come to watch the recorded video. That's your goal. Don't mix it up. Some people will ask you things like, questions like, can you tell me more? Don't tell them anything more. Tell them, okay, don't worry. We're going to fix a date. So in prospecting, you don't mention the name of your company. Never. Never. You don't mention Alliance Emotion Global in prospecting. The only name you mention while prospecting is RDI Business Support Project. RDI. Don't ever. Now, look at the fundamentals of prospecting. How do you see yourself when you go out there to prospect? When you're putting those banners online, how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as someone who is in need of people just to grow your business? Or do you see yourself as a solution provider, one who is to serve and help others in achieving their own goal, bringing value to them? How do you see yourself? Your mental disposition whenever you are prospecting and whenever people kind of like contact you to ask you questions about what you're doing, it goes a long way in affecting the result, the level of results you're going to have. There's some people that are too, what I call them, cheesy. No. I don't. When I'm doing my presentation, I'm here to help you. I'm here to bring value to you. You have to see yourself as the latter, one who is to serve others with a solution to their problems. You have a solution to people's financial problems. The secret to extraordinary success in life lies in providing value to others. You are the one bringing value to them. Can you imagine the kind of energy I'm using to mentor you and to coach you, and your leaders are using to mentor and coach you? And then you expect me when I get out there, I'll be acting as if I need someone. No. They are the one that need me. I have a solution. You must see yourself as an agent of change. That's how you need to see yourself. Stop seeing yourself as someone that needs people. You don't need people to succeed. They need you because you have a solution to their problem. When you understand this, it will boost your ego. You will boost your self-confidence. These are the things that when you know them, you won't allow rejection to get to you. Someone saying no to an opportunity, trust me, you'll be pitying them. When I see people that are struggling financially and they are looking down on what I've got, I pray for them. I say, God, have mercy on these ones because they do not know what they are doing to themselves. They know nothing. I say, God, please open their eyes so that they can see that I have something that can help them. You have to internalize this so that you can get into every fiber of your being. I love the way Ziegler puts it. You can get everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. So let's look at the words to never use in prospecting. There is nothing wrong with the word network marketing. The number one word there is network marketing. When you're prospecting, never you tell someone, I have one network marketing company, one network marketing business. Don't ever bring in network marketing. There is nothing wrong with it. At the stage of prospecting, there's nothing wrong with it, but you must understand that people understand words in pictures, and pictures create feelings. The mental picture of Nigerians concerning network marketing is very, very wrong. They see it as hawking products, selling products. Some people even see it as what? Ponzi scheme. How many of you understand what I'm saying? Let me see where you're in. How many of you have noticed it? So you don't use the word network marketing. You don't use it. That's a wrong word. Seriously, when you're prospecting, we are running a business support project. That's what you're doing. What you are selling to people is a support project. So don't tell people, there's one network marketing business like that, one networking. You think network marketing is just about bringing in people. So let's look at the words to use. Rather use the word business opportunity. There is this business opportunity, business support project. Let me give you an example. Hi, dear. There is a great international NGO helping people raise funds for their business via their business support program. I just submitted your contact. Their consultants will call you for more information. You see that? Or, hi, dear. I'm working on a unique part-time business project with a free support from an international NGO in raising funds for some of my business projects. Would you help me with an honest review on the project? Those of you that learned how to do inviting, that's what we call what? An indirect approach. Okay, can you help me with an honest review on the project? That's called an indirect what? Approach. All right. Those of you that don't attend millionaire school, you will not know which one is direct, which one is not direct. All right, so let's get to see this. The two kinds of persons you will meet. There are always these two categories of persons you prospect to. People you know and they know you. We call them the warm market. Learn the terminology. It's called the warm market. This set of persons stand more chances to not take you serious. And they are small in number. So you can't depend completely on them in the long run. You can easily exhaust your warm market because you know them, family members. You can easily exhaust your family members. Cannot be more than 1,000 now. I've never seen anybody that says that my family member is 1,000 or 500. They are always very few. All right. And if prospecting is a number game, you can depend on them. And many of them, they've seen you when we are growing up. That's why, see, listen, if you want to prospect to people that you know, there is a way to do it. And the secret to it is what? Be in a hurry. One market, let them know you have time. Be in a hurry. And then you can also use what we call third-party invitation what? Technique. All right. Then the people you know, they are called the cold market. These are set of persons that are so much in number. In fact, they are endless. And these people will likely take you more serious than the warm market. Now, look at what we call the prospecting process. Don't worry, I'm going to be uploading this manual to the, I'm going to upload the, not the PowerPoint, I'll upload the PDF format so you can study it for yourself, okay? I will upload the PDF format to the WhatsApp groups so that we can read it for ourselves, all right? So pay attention. Now, there are about what? 4 stages in the prospecting process. Number 1, always use a script. Don't ever assume you know what to say. We have a script. Study the script. You always use a script, okay? Rehearse with the script until you can emotionalize it while saying it. Rehearse it. Don't assume, okay, I have an idea. Rehearse it. I have people here, I'm paying salary in my office. Whenever I want them to make some cold callings, let me tell you, they use a script and they rehearse it in front of me until they can emotionalize it. Then I will not tell them, go ahead and start making phone calls with it. Don't try convincing people. Use tools to sort out the right people. Use those materials, those scripts. That's what we are doing. Then the fourth one, everyone is a prospect. Never you separate. Never you come and say, this person may be interested. That's why immediately you join our millionaire school, we expect you to write 300 names, 300 contacts, names and phone numbers on the first 30 pages of your millionaire school notebook. Don't prejudge. Don't say they may be interested, they may not be interested. It's not in your place to say who will be interested and who will not be interested. And the worst mistake a lot of you make is that you come and say people that are successful don't need the business. Let me tell you, people that are very successful, they are the ones that are likely to join you in the business. But some of you don't know. So let's look at the 4 major ingredients of a good prospecting script. Number 1, trust. Now, see what I'm doing here? I'm giving you the ingredients with which to build your own script. So aside the script we're going to be giving you, you can build up your own script. The first ingredient in that script should be trust. Don't assume people will believe whatever you say. You need to think about credible words to use in order to boost trust. I will give you a typical example. Need. Pick a need you know that you have, that they have, or the person has, and then pitch your business on that need. Pitch it on it. Number 3, people want to be sure of your support. Are you going to help me? Number 4, be in a hurry. You have to create a sense of urgency. Anytime you are prospecting to people, you must create a sense of urgency. So let's look at a near perfect example of a good script. I'm not saying this is perfect. This is a near perfect. And we're going to look at those 4 ingredients. For example, hello, Sam. I recommended and enlisted your name with an international NGO in Nigeria working on a project to support 2,000 serious-minded individuals like you to raise funds for their business via their unique business support program. They will contact you to ascertain your eligibility. So what are the ingredients here? Trust, international NGO. Once you say international NGO, listen to me. Anytime you're prospecting to people, take yourself out of the equation. And that is exactly what Realistic Dreams Initiative does for you. There is an organization I'm part of, Realistic Dreams Initiative. I can't believe that such an organization exists in Nigeria. Take yourself out of the equation. Bring in Realistic Dreams Initiative. It will help you to build trust. Number 2, need. What's the need? To raise funds. What's the need? Daily income. What's the need? To earn residually. Number 3, help. Business support. We are here to support you in building the business. Number 4 is what? Hurry. 2,000 being a limited number. So we are talking about 2,000 persons. So the person will be like, oh, 2,000 in Nigeria. That means that very soon it will be close. And I don't want to miss out on this. I want to be part of this. Okay? That's what it is. So what are the tools you use for your prospecting? Invitation cards, talking DVDs. Okay, there are some videos we've done. I did one, Evelyn Augusta also did one that you can use for your prospecting. Okay, you can use it for your prospecting. We have videos, we have banners we've done, we have messages, we have special letters of invitation. Yes, we have them. All right, if you want them, we can give you samples of them, then you modify it with our letterhead. Okay, we have questionnaires. You can also do one-on-one talking. We have the online eligibility forms. You can put a banner and say, oh, those of you interested, fill this or send, join this WhatsApp group. We have all those materials. And I always advise people, be a mixed martial artist. Use all available tools. Don't get attached to a few. Yes, and these tools has been made available by the RDI NGO, and you are to learn to utilize them all. Don't just be a one-on-one kind of person. Get it online. Put the banners on your social media status. Get people to join, to contact you or WhatsApp. And you not get them invited to watch the video or to attend our live Zoom meeting. So look at the simple guide in using the tools. You should prospect with the right expectation to have an appointment and to get them embracing the business, which in turn will enlarge your own organization. Number 2, a good script must be captivating. Make it very captivating. Practice it. Yes, practice using a script all the time. A good script must be very concise. A good prospecting script should not take more than 60 seconds to say. Prospecting must be done with a balance of professionalism and what? Enthusiasm. I get what I'm saying? Now, don't just be be enthusiastic and then you will be wild and just be rowdy. No, no, no. Strive to be a professional. Comport yourself and strive to become a professional whenever you're prospecting. Okay? Now, it must be done daily. It's part of it. It must be done daily. You must understand your audience motivation so you can use appropriate need in your script that will appeal to those motivations. What do I mean? Someone that is on a sick bed doesn't need to go abroad. The person needs supplements to get healed. It's as simple as that. The person's motivation is what reveals their need. So someone's need is being revealed in their motivations. So I don't want you to please to go out there and then, when I meet, if I come into a place and I found out they are all salary earners, and in my mind, I'll ask myself, what kind of salary earners? My dear, there are levels to salary earning. I'm telling you. I said, okay, they are state government workers. So I can gauge their salary, 100, 250,000. So I know they're going to be having a lot of challenges. People getting scared with retirement and retirement planning, and I will not use it as a motivation to do what? To prospect to them. Use any of the tools daily. Minimum of 10 persons should be reached daily. In RDI, we've already surpassed 10. It's no longer 10. It's now 20. Every single day after the millionaire school, you are to invite minimum of 20 persons. Minimum of 20 persons. And when you are making an invitation, get a solid date, time, place, and commitment. Get a solid date, time, and place commitment. Don't just assume, oh, the person will come. Let him assure you that he will be coming to the presentation. Let him assure you he is coming to see you. Let him assure you that when you send the video, that he or she will do what? Will watch the video. Now, these are the words to avoid during prospecting. Oh my God, our time is far spent. This is 9:01. My. This training is quite very exhausting. Okay. Let me see what I can do. Just give me a few minutes. Let me see what I can do. Let me know how many pages still remaining on this. Okay. So that I won't promise you. Okay, you know what? 10 minutes, I'll be done. I'm sure of that. Or less than 10 minutes. Yes. Less than 10 minutes, I'm going to be done. All right. Can we have 10 minutes? Can I see you wave your hand? Can we have 10 minutes? 9:10, we're done. We are done. All right. So we can have everything together. Let's not break it and continue on Monday. So let's have everything together. All right. So those of you that's supposed to be inducted, please, I'm sorry. Your induction will happen on Monday. All right. In your various millionaire schools. All right. Good. So let's continue. These are the words to avoid during prospecting. Number one, do not address people as prospects in their presence. Number two, avoid the use of I. No, it has to be you. We are going to be helping you. We'll be supporting you. Prospecting is not about you, it's about the prospect. So use the word you instead of I. In prospecting, avoid the use of jargons. There are what we call networking jargons. Are you hearing me? Are you hearing what I'm saying? Something like residual income. How many of you have noticed? Anytime I want to talk about the residual income, I will say things like, I love the way Warren Buffett puts it. He calls it any money while you are sleeping. People don't understand that in residual income. Now you know what is residual income. They don't know. They don't know. Many of you will hear me say things like financial freedom. Anytime I use the word financial freedom, you will hear me say things like coming to a place in your life where you don't need to work one more day of your life and you'll be able to take care of your dreams and your fantasies. That's what financial freedom is. Not having to work every day and still be able to meet up with your needs and then with your dreams. Now, anytime you use all those professional jargons, it makes your prospects to be uncomfortable and they get lost. Now, look, this one is very important. It's the most important here. Avoid the use of what we call filler words. That's why anytime you're making a prospecting invitation, rehearse your script. Hello, I'm calling you. Okay. Right now, okay. How many of you get what I'm saying? How many of you will enjoy a call from somebody that calls you this way. Hello, good morning, Baba Mustafa. Good morning, sir. I'm actually calling you from Realistic Dreams Initiative, sir. It's very annoying. It means the person doesn't know what he's saying. It doesn't show confidence and boldness. So avoid the use of filler words. And how you do that is to rehearse your script very well. Filler words, they question your confidence. That's why you need to practice your script and do not break while using the script. All right. Now, questions you must answer first. Okay, let's just jump this. It's not necessary. I want us to get to inviting sample scripts. Now, for those of you that you have access to the GoPro book, those of you here, you have access to the GoPro book, study page 39 to 66 of GoPro. All right. Read it over and over again. Page 39 to 66 of GoPro. That's where you're going to be seeing some of the scripts also you can actually use. Very nice. All right. If you don't have access to GoPro book, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sending you the GoPro book alongside with this material for you to use. All right. So let's take a look at some of the sample scripts you can use. All right. Now let's assume you want to share a questionnaire. You want to share a questionnaire to somebody you know. People you know, they are called the warm prospects. So these are sample scripts you can use. You can use them exactly the way they are. For example, hello, Sam. How are you? Sam says, I'm okay. And I ask now, are you aware of this nationwide campaign on a business support project? But Sam says, no, can you explain? Okay, oh, I see. Have you heard of, now, one of our last projects is Zero to Multi-Millionaire Project. I'm going to edit this before I send it to you. That means this is an old slide I'm using. I've not edited this one. So I'm going to put in there, have you heard of the Share It Get Paid project powered by the RDI NGO? They are always on the media. Oh, you've not heard of them? It's an NGO that supports people via their business partnerships to earn steady income and to help them to raise funds for their personal projects. Their support is free, but you are to be screened. If you are interested, I have one of their forms here. Can I forward it to you to fill? Sam says, okay, how can I get the form from you? What do I do with it? I will send you the questions on WhatsApp, reply me, then let me fill it up for you. You get it? Now, that is if you want to get someone to fill a questionnaire, whether the person is there physically with you or somewhere else. If the person is somewhere else, you can tell the person, I can send you the questions here on WhatsApp. You can fill it, and then I will now fill it for you. You can answer me, send me the responses, and I'm going to be filling it what? In the form. But look at it here. Now, watch what's going to be the next. If the organization selects you, kindly let me know. All right. Now, I will give you a trick that we use here. All right. And how you can apply it anywhere you are. This is another script. Now, this one is for people that you don't know. These are for questionnaires. Listen, questionnaires are all those kind of like pamphlets that has questions and answer. Do you want to have a business? The person ticks yes or no. Do you want to have an extra income? The person ticks yes or no. We have those things. Questionnaire is a very powerful tool when it comes to prospecting. So when you want to give a questionnaire to someone you don't know, there is a script for it. Hello, good morning. My name is Lucy from Dream My Life campaign powered by RDI NGO. I guess you know it, right? That says no. It's always been announced on radio, blah, 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 but it's really eligible for on eligibility, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, you hand over the form to them. Now, after giving them the form, they have to fill it, okay? And then you do what? You collect it back. Or you can even help them to do what? To fill. Now, what are you doing? You are collecting contacts of people that is telling you, okay, I may be interested, all right? So those questions has been structured in such a manner that they will agree or not agree to our project. That is it. So make sure you use the script as it is. Now, that is stage one. The stage two is this. This is where there is a work. Now, this stage two, after you have done sharing flyers, collecting contacts, or sharing questionnaires and collecting contacts, you need to make phone calls. Yes. Stage two is this. That's after 1 day. Okay, always allow 1 day to pass before you start calling. You can now use this script to do what? To make the phone calls. And note this, you can hire a marketer to share flyers for you or questionnaires for you. Tell them exactly where they have to go to, so they won't go and be sharing flyers to beggars on the streets. You can hire people to share flyers for you or questionnaires. Tell them the ministries, the government offices they have to go to, or the companies they have to go to. Train them properly on how to use the script on stage 1, okay? And then afterwards, you can now make the phone call. This is the script you use in making the phone call. Give you an example. Good morning. My name is Ahmad. I'm calling you from RDI NGO. Do you remember filling our form? RDI NGO campaign form? Let's say, yeah. Okay, you now say, okay, we've selected people that are qualified to be part of the opportunity. And based on what you filled here, I need to ask you some questions before I know whether I'll be adding you among the list of those that will be meeting with our consultants or coming to our office. You actually indicated in the form that the project will engage in, you will engage in if we allow you to generate the amount of 10,000 naira every day, 100,000 naira every day through our system. You ask the person back question based on what he has filled in the form. Is that correct? The person says yes. What does that do? That creates a connection. If someone says, I need 500,000 naira for a housing project, so you can ask the question, while you're making the phone call, you actually indicated in the project form that you need about 500,000 naira income to be able to start your building project. Am I correct? The person will remember say, yes. What are you doing that? You are trying to create what? A connection. So that people don't feel you are spamming them. Now look at the second part. Now, expect people to ask you questions. They will ask you things like, please, can you tell me more about it? Some people will go to the point to ask you that question. Are you hearing me? Then tell them it's a global initiative that enables eligible people to generate capital for their personal projects without having to pay interest. All right. But how do you know about NGO, about RDI NGO? Was it not you that filled the form? Ask them questions back so you can bring them back into the conversation. Now the prospect says, yes, I filled it personally. You now say, okay, we want to be sure that you're really eligible for the project. Okay. We would have disqualified you if someone has done it for you. Everything will be explained to you during the orientation. Now the time is exactly this. Now look at the next part here. Very, very important. You are to send them a text message. Are you hearing me? Your reservation code, you put your reservation code. RDI NGO project, you put the dates. If the meeting is a physical meeting, you put the address. If the meeting is an online meeting, okay, you put what? The Zoom link. And you tell them this SMS or your reservation code will be your gate pass, so they can write it down. Then make sure, if maybe you are inviting someone to a presentation tomorrow, make sure that when you send them this message, tomorrow morning, send them another message again. Do you see the reason why many of you don't get results? You invite somebody to a presentation 3 days ago, and you're expecting the person to remember. The person will remember. When you are done sending the message, send the person a reminder again in the morning of the day of the presentation. All right? So that's how it's done. Now, we have sample scripts of third-party call forms. All right? These are sample scripts we are giving you. All right. Now, this is the summary of prospecting. Invite using a mobile phone. All right? Don't talk unnecessary stuff while inviting prospects. Don't talk unnecessary things. Telling the company name, products, or a business plan is totally not recommended when you are inviting. Do not call the company name. Do not talk about products. Do not talk about earnings, payment plan, business plan. Don't talk about those things when you are prospecting. Be excited. Maintain curiosity and talk with conviction. Are you hearing me? Maintain curiosity and talk with what? High level of conviction. Don't lie while inviting. You need excitement in your voice while inviting. So don't lie down while inviting. Some of you, when you want to invite, you can't carry your phone and you kind of like, hello, we are inviting you. No. Sit up and then invite people with what? Curiosity and with excitement. If a prospect feels that you are not sure yourself, you are not sure of yourself about what you are talking about, chances are he will not have any interest in what? In meeting you or listen to what you have to offer. Now, number 4, always give time choice to prospects. You can tell them you can attend tomorrow so time, or you can attend the next day so time. Whenever you are inviting people, give them an opportunity to choose. It's like giving them power. It's like not forcing them to do something. Give them an opportunity to do what? To make a choice of time and day. Invite prospects 24 to 48 hours before the business presentation. You must invite them like that way. Maintain your posture. When you are inviting the prospect, make sure the prospect should not feel that you need him. Don't make people feel that you need them. Always remember you are giving an opportunity to the prospect to help him change his life. You should always keep yourself respect. Never beg him to come to see the business presentation. Don't beg people. Encourage them rather. Persuade them rather. Tell them why it's important, but don't beg them. I'm begging you now. It's as if, no, don't do that. Even if they are your friends, never you do that, okay? Now, this is where we're going to be closing for today's presentation. Maybe some other time we're going to do with, we're going to handle sample scripts for online. Now, we have sample scripts for online inviting, okay? I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to be sending the 2 slides to us. So you go through them yourself, okay? We have the online scripts you can use for your inviting, online banners, and how to use your, your WhatsApp group links and use it to bring people into a WhatsApp where you can now have access to their number and then call them to invite them for a business meeting. I want you to step back at the end of the presentation. Just wait back. I'm going to be sending you the materials, the recorded video of today's meeting, and then also the manuals, the training manual that I used today. And then I want you to really use it to, go through, take it as a study. This is how you internalize trainings. Don't feel that you've gotten this. No. Take our time, 2 days, 3 days. Tell yourself, I'm going to nail prospecting. I'm going to nail this thing. I'm going to get it today. I'm going to get it in 1 week. Put your mind on it. Become a professional when it comes to prospecting. Because trust me, prospecting and inviting can get you to start earning in hundreds of thousands, even though you don't know how to do what? Talk about the business one-on-one with people. Okay, thank you so much. God bless you for being here. Expect those messages on WhatsApp. Right now, I'll be processing the video, but I'm sending you the materials now on your WhatsApp. God bless you.